Hello and welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's dive right in where we left off before. Wind rumour. Okay, memory. Sky and heart. Scraps from the isle's edge. If the clouds were a canvas, who spread it? If the sky were a sheet, who knotted it? A wind rumour is auspicious, found in the sky by those who look too long, interpretable only by the wise. So it's an omen. Evolve via birdsong, sure. Bit weak. Okay. We will keep hold of that for now. I wonder if we were to dream on that. Night has not yet fallen, but once it has, I can rest and perhaps dream on the day's doings. Dreaming on a memory will preserve it past dawn, allowing you to keep it until the following day. Add a memory once the sun has set. Okay. Seeing if it requires a soul element. There's Prescott's rooms. The scroll cubbies. Put that in there, why not? Okay, so if that doesn't require a memory, a soul element, it might be worth it. If it does require a soul element, it's probably definitely not, because you generally a memory is worth about one soul element, and if you were to say use a soul element to preserve it, I imagine it would exhaust the soul element both for that day and the following day, so it costs 2 by itself, plus whatever it costs to make the memory. We could try and consider the book box, one of the boxes. Sure, let's consider one of these. Worst case, we get another fucking memory out of it and we can't use it. But if that is the case, then I assume that's all we can really get out of them. We have made a wind in waiting. This is a memory and persistent. Fucking hell, let's evolve via Bosk, evolve via birdsong. Grail 3, Moth 3, Scale 3, Sky 6. That's a lot of shit. Some good stuff right there. When the sun was redder, when the world was softer, and the 30 ruled the sky. Who's the 30? The winds were better neighbours. Okay. And that has stacked the 5s up again. Oh yeah. Okay, wind in waiting. I'll make a note of that. And I think it's probably worth keeping in mind if it's that powerful a thing. Persistent. Okay, cool. We will keep that in mind. As I have said. Don't fully know what to use that on at this time. How do we make another? We would need another Ascendant Harmony, realistically, as that is the easiest way to get a Sky 4 memory. And then, yeah, we can make those quite easily. Okay. Gathering some water. Asimel. Yeah, no moth involved in that. Sure, whatever. So, dusk? No, night hasn't fallen yet. It will do though. Snow? We? No, we can't. Because it's the wrong type of memory. Didn't realise it cared about that, but sure. So we might be able to preserve the weather, if potentially. We'll test that, because it could be useful. A light in the ink. There are these that we should probably keep in mind. So these two are Numans that we just can't read at this time. I put them there. They look dumb, but they are kept aside specifically. We will catalogue a book, since we have the spare resources. Sixpence. Confounding parable. We definitely remember what that was for. To pair up with this, and then go into the thing. Let's try this. No, it's not fallen yet. The Raptures of Foculus. The first volume of Abbot Geoffrey's hypothetical theological debates in Socratic mode. Sure. Whatever. Fourth level book. Bit weak, but you can smash that out, and it's always good to see another book around. Oh, okay. We got that from thing down here. Okay. But that's sure. Bit disappointing. We can just make those whenever we want. Oh well. I guess it's nice to have. I'll put it back here. There we go. How did? Pretty sure the box we checked was even smaller than that. Oh. Dusk. How can that go in there? Okay, so we can preserve it. Not that there's much point in preserving that, but you know, the others we should. Yeah. I'm nearly an idiot. I forgot we need to be doing this. And a lesson. And we have colour score just in time to refresh our chat for the new day. I say just in time. Oh, we even get our metal ready to be recovered. There we go. We didn't do anything with the snow, but we didn't really want to, I'll be honest. What the fuck? So, what are we going to do today? We are going to open more rooms, and we've just opened that room down there, which I will get to, promise, in this episode. I say that, we're over an hour in already. Shh, don't worry, I'm still going. I'm just going to record a big chunk, and then we will retroactively split it up into different episodes. Anyway, here we have the catacombs, or catacombs, whatever, catacombs. In the days of honey, those who remembered sure. In the days, let's try again. In the days of honey, those who remembered brought the bones of their dead to the grey rock in the sea. In the time of the eagles, those who remembered brought their brought the bones of their dead to the grey rock in the sea. In the time of the Bear King, the clans brought the bones of their dead to the grey rock in the sea. When the Wolf Kings came, those who remembered brought the bones of their dead to the grey rock in the sea. Through all the years of the sun and bronze, those who remembered brought the bones of their dead to the grey rock in the sea. Much is taken, much abides. Okay, that explains where all the bones come from. Like, many, many different ages, and they've all been bringing bones here. Because what you have to remember when looking at something like this is every one of those skulls was once a living person, and that's a lot of dead. Oh, interesting. Double click, you zoom to the middle of a room. We have some Ever's locks and a candle, Widow's candle even, Atlantic amber. I still haven't found a use for a gem. Either crafting recipe or crafting slot? I don't know. There might be a few lying around, but I've not, like, noticed them, if you will. Catacombs altar. Bone. Bone is the memory that does not die. Tell a dog that. What do we have? Moon, scale, winter. I think this is our first scale altar. I think we've seen winter and moon before. Either way, good to see this thing. Evolve via hushery, keeper level challenges. Okay. More sacrament acetite. I should really get round to figuring out a way to produce that, but none of our knock skills seem conductive to producing liquid. There is the serpent milk from scale, which we might be able to do with. No, we need a liquid for that, don't we? We need. What was it again? Perenculate. So yeah, we need to find a spot for it. The forge, but we were one short on the forge. So we could, I suppose, if we upgraded our skill. Or... No. I was about to say, or one of the soul elements, but health and health plus aren't increasing the scale for some reason. Quite annoying. A few things here. We've seen them all before. Interesting art, decorations, and more coral. So definitely a place that seems to have been subject to floods, but seems remarkably well preserved, all things considered. If this place regularly has flooded. And yeah, here's the end of the one of the tubes leading into this room. So one would assume it floods in here, and we're kind of relying on our pump to clear it out. Sealed vault. So maybe this pipe doesn't lead down into here, maybe it does. Anyway, we have another sealed vault. A heavy iron door sealed with black wax. A triple lock of unornamented iron. 16, 16. The knock should be easy to do. We have some of this sacrament acetite, plus the nun, plus the tool that we have. That is by itself is 16. In fact, we could probably grab some random person, Shapt and a memory would fill in for the 4 that we'd miss out. So yeah, we have enough for like 20 knock. That's quite nice. Interesting, we can't go up from here, so we have to go across. which makes sense. I think there's something similar happened with these rooms, obviously. Okay. Anyway, where the hell were we? What were we doing today? We are picking someone out of here. I might actually just I might do that, like both of these sealed vaults, with the Reverend on the side, like not just wait for a nun, so to speak. We have 2 sacrament acetites. If we have another kicking around, we can do both rooms. If not, I think we've only got 2 for now, and I'd quite like to at least keep one around. Where can we put? I suppose in here we can put and then I suppose Divinite for the other one. We should have loads of knock to offer for things like this. Let's make some more Divinite. Why not? That into there. That into there. Amethyst ampule. Let's use a different soul element so as to not be wasteful. Arab. Waiting. Let's see what weather we have today. Hail. Some edge and sky. Sure. Remember, we are working on sharps. So we should probably grab memories for that. Oh, we can. Memory of fear. True history of this one. Regular old frost. The other ones were moons, so confounding parable 108. Waste, why not? And another moon memory, I think. Gospel of Zach will suffice. Vet. Beyond that, what do we want to do? We can catalogue some books, can't we? As I will try and clear out this lot. Up here, we can throw that in with that. Throw that in with stress and health. One thing I would like to do is throw this into here with some of that. Make us some cloth gold. That's the revert button. Cool. We want to make more of that ASML when we get the chance, so first step to doing so. Cloth gold. Into here, throw that with frost. And we are being a bit dumb using like high level books that might, you know, cause contagion, but I mean, life's worth living, and quite frankly, we've not really experienced contagion, so let's experience it now on our own terms while we are quite well engineered to resist it. Okay. So what do we have? We have hail, we have wind rumor. That's like quite a few sky memories. I don't know if one of these places that likes a bunch of memories can do anything for us. There was something, wasn't there? It said something about ornoscopy in winter. I have that with a whole bunch of question marks surrounding it, but the changelog, didn't that say something about ornoscopy and stone stories receiving clarification on something? What do we have for winter? Plus whist. That's 3. Hang on. And we used our thing. Okay, keep that in mind. Assault. I'll keep those big chains. Peace Weave. Swaddled Thunder. Yeah, we've done that, so we can get rid of that. Unsubscribed. How? So here's the thing. Kukabit Prison Records, 1927. One of the books we read. Collos described how he successfully induced an unstable carapace larva to develop into a greater form. Carapace larva, where is it? We got chimeric larva? Sure. Using insects and nectars technique. In the context of considerable moth aspect, he hopes that similar techniques might be used to expedite the moral development of prisoners. So, moth, nothing on there, sadly, but we have 4 on there. We'd need a strong moth memory, which I think. What's the strongest moth memory we have? 3 at the moment. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Skill give us nothing. We could make another lava, can't we? I think we know how to make one of those. Chimeric lava. So if we had 2, that'd be 8. Memory of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's because we have that and we have the other one. We're very weak when it comes to our Trist and Fet. Considerable moth. Maybe there might be something here if we just do this, and human. It's 11. Eh? Tempted. Or for a skull level recipe, if I use this with an egg, I'll hatch something eyeless but pulsing with potential. One of those chimeric larvas. So that's how we do it. And it screams at us. Can a Newman go in here? Yes, it can. That can't. But this can. Any old thing? I'm sure. And then we want something with moon. Eigengrau. No, the we wanna put an egg in, don't we? Pick up. There we go. Chimeric lava. And also apparently leathy. Sure. Egg brewable, but if we brew it, that's probably gonna become a gull. Sure. Right, that's working away. Do we want to feed any animals? We probably want to feed this, though if we do, we might struggle to, you know, talk to a person from here. All our books are looking away. We have my deeds, my powers, my achievements, and the injustices perpetrated against me. The diatribe by Hockebold of Poxind, formerly of the Order of Immortals called the House of Leith, later the Ordo Limiae, much later the Obliviates. He has scores to settle. So so House of Leith became the Ordo Limiae, became the Obliviates, so that's something that's a correlation there. Okay. We've heard the name House of Leith thrown around sometimes, so that's just a very old thing. The Obliviates, I think they were the people who said fuck the hours. We don't want none of that shit, and they kind of found their own way of becoming immortal, rather than becoming servants of the hours. The methods that they do to do so questionable, but that's yeah. Sure. I need to refresh my memory on exactly what the Obliviates are and do and what have you. Cardea's Delights, the third volume of Abbot Geoffrey's hypothetical theological dialogues in the Socratic mode. So we had one of those yesterday, didn't we? The third volume of Abbot Geoffrey. He wrote another book. I think we got the first or second or something, maybe the fourth. Hypothetical and theological. You can write about that shit for days and never run out of words. On Matthias and the Amethyst Imago. Pursuit. Account of an occult romance. A certain mech claims to have written this in a single night as part of his initiation into the Theban branch of the House of Leith. We know about that. They're that order of immortals who use the arts of water to conceal themselves. Yes. Okay, the arts of water. Sure. Wait, arts of water? Were they crab people? Did they live in the water, or were they crab people? Is that where bloody Kukabit prison collars man? You know, he'd turn people into crabs. If this is your first episode, hi, everything's normal, everything makes sense. You know that prison warden who turned prisoners into crabs? Is that... were they part of descendants of House Leith? Is that what the Art of Waters was? And maybe I'm talking shit here. The Lacubine Codex, Christopher Lacubus, claims to have purchased 2 handwritten copies of the Codex from a family of witches on the shores of the Sea of Marmara. A third was given to the sea. Sure. I have the mental image of like a group of ladies who'd like written these books, and they're like, oh, we'll sell you these books, sure, I'll buy 3. Buys 3 of them and just immediately just chucks one of them at the ocean and happily walks off. Guess he didn't like that one. Anyway, I'm amusing myself here. Cool, we have some books. What do we have? We have, first of all, let's double check. Fatigued, fatigued, and fatigued. No no maladies picked up, and no curses on the books or anything. Nope, just the curse of foreign languages. Though I'm pretty sure we know all those, even Deep Mandaic. Hey, look, a mystery, a Forge 16 book that we can actually read. The others that we have, two set here, they're both in Vrak, which we can't. I'd be up for reading that. Cardia's Delights. Hey, I mean, we're fucking running out of. We don't have any space for our 8 books. We can still consider them at some point. Sure. Why not? We'll push through those at some point. I think here's a good stopping off point for today. This is a single recording session that I did that I wind up splitting up into pieces, so for now, here's a good breaking point. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like, and until next time, peace.